Hey everybody, welcome back to La-Mulana. Skippy, remember the end of the last episode when I said my disorganized hijinks would bite me in the ass?
Yeah.
I'm still missing a fucking Ankh-Jewel.
Of course you are.
Specifically this one.
This is why capitalism doesn't work.
Exactly. Because you can't reproduce history with capitalism. Oh no!
Oh gosh, what have you done?
It's an Indiana Jones slow-ass crusher trap. I fucked up.
You fool.
That is a timing-ass timing puzzle that requires a little bit of memorization. Because you gotta do all the weights before that goes off, and I don't know why I missed that.
I don't know. Like,
I think I was just off-center. Also, why did I take the gun?
Why did, are you gonna shoot the trap? Like, is that your...
Oh no, I know what I'm gonna do.
Ah,
Yeah.
You're gonna shoot Baba Yaga in the nuts!
Speaking of Baba Yaga, since I'm a fucking huge D&D nerd these days, I went ahead and bought a third-party D&D monster manual from a company I like. And I was just like, ah, yes, these guys are great. I crack open the book, the first page I see is a stat block for Baba Yaga's iron teeth.
Ha! Cool.
It's a challenge rating too, and it can cast cutting words.
But, I mean, I ask you, how are you going to eat a child with regular teeth?
It's very true.
Gotta have iron teeth. Gotta have iron teeth and an iron cup that you fly around in.
Okay, so here's the bulk of what we're going to be doing for the first part of this video. Now, we are technically doing this hella out of place, because the keyword here is the word missing. Now, each mantra in this game has a double meaning. There's you don't have to talk to this NPC to get the double meaning activated. However, in the Immortal Battlefield, there is a mummy that you can only talk to by activating Time Stop for a while, and he will tell you the hidden meaning of a mantra. The hidden mantra of the mantra Moon is missing. Now, that tablet said we have to chase down Ratatoskr and stop him, tell him what's missing, and trap this motherfucker in the moon.
What's up, Ratatoskr?
So, how many times have we fought Ratatoskr?
Like 4 or 5?
4 or 5. One for every phase of the moon.
Oh, okay. Alright.
But that also means we have to track down a 5-part puzzle where we re-explore various parts of the dungeon just to say a single fucking word.
Sure.
Now, granted, this is actually quite easy if you know the structure of La-Mulana too. Because even if you are not crazy like me and memorize like the easy routes, you could just go from Roots of Yggdrasil to Immortal Battlefield to Icefire Treetop to Hell, and you will have the 5-step process of going there if you remember where you fought him each time. Now, there is a bit of a trick in that you do fight Ratatoskr in the La-Mulana ruins, but that doesn't count because that's not Eglana.
Ah, okay.
I remember doing that before and I was a little frustrated because I walked all the way the fuck there.
Right.
Sup, motherfucker?
Oh, okay.
Get trapped, bitch. Now, do I take the long way there? Actually, I do, because there is one other thing that I missed. Not as important, but it would have been very convenient for what we were doing. Gonna strut my way all the way over there. Now, we're gonna make our way to Icefire Treetop, because there are, actually 2 points where we've met him in Icefire Treetop. Do you remember them, Skippy?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, it's
I'm
like,
so lost right
it's
now.
like what, I want to say 13 episodes back?
It's been a few months.
Yeah.
And like even knowing that you said to keep track of where we met with Ratatoskr, no, I ain't got it.
Yeah, like, in the first LP it was a lot easier to remember because I would do things in a very purposeful bulk. Here I'm just kind of fucking around. But remember
Just
that
kind
fake...
of going.
Remember that fake out when he stole the red gem from us?
Yes.
Still counts.
Oh, really? Okay.
Now here's a realization I had, because Icefire Treetop is what they call a dual zone. It's its own front side and back side. It's one big area, which means it has 2 Holy Grail tablets. I didn't get the other one.
Oh no.
And the other zone is right below the Holy Grail tablet. This is the worst LP. I'm doing everything wrong.
Well, I mean, thank goodness that there, were 2 going on.
Yeah, because if we had to, like, walk all the way there from here, that would have been legitimately the worst.
Sure.
But here's one cool thing about the clay outfit that I always take for granted. It's an HEV suit. It protects you from every foreign element out there, including current resistance. So you don't get slowed in water, lava, or poison lava. I need to use that more.
Yeah, that's awesome, actually.
I was going through there, I'm like, oh, I'm going really fast now. What the hell's going on? Oh, right, the suit. I just put that on to not lose any HP. Like, there are points in this game where I have moments of accidental brilliance.
Yeah, I feel you on the accidental competence.
But that's going to be quickly subverted of me trying to get to here, because I always hate this room a lot.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm even trying to subvert it. Did I not? I never scanned this. Oh yeah, here's the clue that gives us the impetus. Because I forget where it is, but there's been a lot of tablets that say Ratatoskr is a fake. Seek out the real one.
Come on, wear the clay suit. Yes. Genius.
Yeah. That's the moment where we're like, wait a minute, what am I doing here? Just gonna wear the fucking clay suit.
Friggin' genius. I love it.
But that also means I gotta change it back into my weird, like, Texan Japanese outfit. What is this? I don't know. Like, I get Lumisa not caring about fashion and just wearing whatever, but really that's just gaudy. That looks gross. Like, you could cosplay all you want. You could be a vampire. You could be a little Satan goblin. But like, if you're gonna be choose between a cowboy or a samurai. You can't mix both. It's 2 different cultures. Come on.
I mean, I'd like to be a cowboy samurai.
You want to be samurai? You want to be Rising Zan Samurai Gunman?
I absolutely want to be Rising Zan Samurai Gunman.
That intro is so profoundly good.
I mean, it's
really
PlayStation. Like, really PlayStation.
He was a boy raised in Japan with the heart. What was it? It was the heart. It was the heart of samurai and the soul of a cowboy or something to that shit. No, it was the soul of a samurai and the heart of a cowboy. And I'm just like,
we
what
can
the
all relate.
I was like, what the fuck ever? Okay, I'm cool with this. And then the song is actually good.
It's certainly a thing of its era.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. Samurai and cowboys? Like, what the hell? Some of the most famous westerns are just like rip-offs of samurai movies.
Yeah. By the way, also Ratatoskr here because it's where we found him as a boss.
Oh yeah, okay. That makes sense. He sure doesn't look happy about it.
No. Because what's been going on is that Ratatoskr is, I believe one of the tablets depicts him as the sleeping dream of another entity.
Okay.
So what we've been fighting is essentially the astral projection of another entity that seems to depict itself as a weird squirrel.
Oh, okay.
And the other story is that, I forget who said it, I think either Giltorio or Phobos says it, but the closer we get to Ratatoskr's main body, the stronger he gets.
Sure. Which I guess makes, it explains all the new attacks.
Yeah, and as we go to Hell, we fight his strongest form, which had the fucking laser beam of all things.
Right. Which means that whatever Ratatoskr is, he's in hell.
Yep. Now, we have kind of seen it before in passing, but what's the one thing in hell that we haven't interacted with yet? Like, it probably would help you to remember if I stood there and looked at it for more than 5 goddamn seconds. But there is a very distinct statue in hell that has a thing that looks a lot like Ratatoskr, but not really, but also has 5 moons. You'll know it when you see it. I won't fault you for not knowing because I never looked at it like I should have, like the responsible LPer that I am.
Unless I'm told to directly pay attention to something, normally I'm just soaking things in because I'm intellectually lazy.
It also doesn't help that I just like breeze through this area. Damn it.
Ah, too soon. I mean, which is why really I'm perfect for games like La-Mulana because, you know, I've got the presence of mind of I don't know, something that's not very present mentally.
So, remember how I said that search is the worst fight in the game?
Yeah.
This is no better. Chris Velger is a dick.
Yeah. Ooh,
because he never stays the fuck still.
Oh, look at this fucking guy. Alright, so Ratatoskr is an astral projection of Chris Velger.
I don't think that's true. I know he communicates to Velger in the Ragnarok mythos.
Yeah,
but
Velger is the giant eagle.
Yep, and Ratatoskr is the squirrel that travels along the routes feeding information to Velger.
Yeah, he brings information from Nidhogg, who's chewing on the roots, to Velger, who's living in the treetops.
Yep, I played Odin Sphere. I know this shit. This boss
yeah, that's right.
But this boss fight sucks tremendous dick because you have one window of attack that lasts only a second.
Yep.
Right there.
There you go. I mean, thank goodness you've got a super strong whip. Otherwise, this would be really annoying.
In hard mode, he has double HP and attacks all over the screen, like that laser beam right there that hits full screen. Fires 8 of these orbs, fires 6 of these little Hadouken shots. And the
you
worst
got 2
part,
hits in that time.
And the worst part of it on hell mode or hard mode is that before he charges you for your window of attack, he'll fire off lasers occasionally.
Yeah, of course.
So you'll have less opportunities. I don't like this fight. It'd be fun if it wasn't just I get to play the video game and you don't, Lumisa. Ha 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 ha. I'm gonna go full nerd here and make a magic reference. This is like if you're playing a mono blue control player.
I am sure half the audience understood that.
It's basically you're being given permission to play the game instead of just playing the fucking game. But fighting Velger is very important because he hides a gate necessary for solving the hell puzzle.
Ah, right, because there was one missing. One correct gate that would take away one of your abilities.
Yep, and one of the tablets we got in Anoon was said that seek out Velger for like the hidden tablet. But we forgot to do one thing at the end of fighting Echidna. You mentioned Typhon as the boss fight? No, but Typhon was holding the animosity of the Ophidians.
Oh! Huh.
Wild, isn't it?
Well, there was that tablet next to the Echidna fight saying destroy Typhon.
Yep.
That's what got me, confused about the boss. Just, I don't know, I had Typhon on the brain.
Understandably so, don't worry.
Yeah. So it's like, once you kill the Echidna, then you can destroy the Typhon system.
So, let's talk about Hell. I'm gonna call it Hell because Eternal Prison is such a fucking mouthful to say and I don't care. Hell is a puzzle where the primary gimmick is to correctly pass through the 7 gates of Hell and giving up a portion of yourselves to reach Hell. H-E-L. There's gonna be a lot of fucking confusion here, folks. I'm sorry. Now, the puzzle itself is simple. You gotta find the appropriate gates through use of the bronze mirror in order to go through Hell properly with the items to get to the Holy Grail tablet that stands just before Hell, so you can leave Hell, get your stuff back, and actually fight Hell. Because one of the big clues says, do not fight Hell in the nakedness of innocence. Now, there are two ways to approach this. A, throughout the game, there are tablets that say a name, a custodian of an item that is required for this, but also shows an icon of what will be removed when you, what custodian they are. Like, each gate of Hell will have this icon. It's a very faint change, but if you scan each door, you can tell which door it is. That takes a lot of time and effort, and we'll do that. I do things differently. I see Hell as a programming puzzle. Because in order to go through various points of Hell, you need certain items. So the logic is, where can't I go to with the password I'm given by the one gal in order to progress through the gates of Hell? Because the objects are, that you'll lose, in order are, the Holy Grail, the Grapple Claw, the suit, the feather, the anchor, the glove. So you have to figure out in which order, where can I... Oh, sorry, it's not, it's Gale Fibula, then suit, then feather. You gotta figure out, how can I navigate both segments of Hell without each item in order to progress? And the answer is simple. If you find yourself using an item to get somewhere, odds are that's what you're gonna lose. Case in point, we just used the Gale Fibula, I'm about to lose it. And that is how you get to Hell. There are two ways to do it. I find that just understanding the layout and knowing where you can't go without the item will give you the answer. But the catch is, if you don't beat, not Ratatoskr, what the fuck's the other one?
Racevelger.
Racevelger. If you don't beat Racevelger, you will be tricked because he hides a gate. And that is how you navigate Hell. Any questions?
No, sounds pretty esoteric. Take a shot.
Continuing that from what, 2 episodes ago?
Oh, we recorded all these on the same day. My memory's not that good.
That is how Wang do. I hate this one in particular.
Okay, so long suit.
Yeah, so long, like, really useful thing of being able to walk through water normally. It's a luxury I don't even think about until I don't have it.
Yeah, that's how luxuries usually work.
Now I just gotta push this thing that you would never think you could push.
Alright, so now you're pushing that, which means you're gonna lose the glove.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. Fuck. I was sitting there thinking, like, wait, how do you lose the glove again? Oh, right.
Yeah, your logic makes sense. I mean, I'm not a programming guy by any stretch of the imagination.
Nor am I, but I can understand the if-then logic.
Oh, I can't. That's why I gave up on Baba Is You.
I did too. Oh god, Baba Is You is such a wonderful game, but oh man, it's the worst.
So good, but it's too hard.
Baba Is You is flag, flag is wing, skull is lose, water is sink. Oh god, my brain.
And then people are like, look, it's simple. All you have to do is just understand that nothing has intrinsic properties. And I'm like, huh?
Yeah, Festivore said the same thing to me, and I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Like, look, I get it. Some folks have good programming brains. Some folks don't, okay?
So you see, their brain is like this as I make the melon-sized motion with my hands, and our brain is like this where I make the tiny peanut-sized motion.
Oh, just peanut brains. Brains of peanuts.
I almost want to buy a webcam just so I could do the pantomimes for this video.
That's it.
But I feel like that would ruin the motif of the High Wing LP/stream motto of fuck webcams.
Fuck webcams. What you should do is get Nagoro to draw you Lumisa holding her hands out.
Oh, that'd be great!
Wouldn't it? Like this? And like that?
Or
Talking about
like...
a completely unrelated game. Oh, soloing the feather.
Yep.
No jumping.
Yeah, we used double jump a lot to get around. So remember back in, I think it was episode 17, where I said pushing that pillar is very important to solving the puzzle of hell.
Absolutely.
This puzzle is impossible if you don't grenade that rock out of the pillar.
Yep.
And also this jump fucking sucks, because that spike.
Oh, that's really tight.
Yeah. Like, it's about this point at navigating hell where it's just like, shit, this is actually starting to get annoying. Because then you have the little hopper dudes that'll knock you out of the goddamn sky.
Sure.
Now, my logic is not completely sound because you mentioned, like, the glove being the next thing you lose when, in fact, we lost the feather.
Right.
And yet here we lose the anchor.
Yeah.
So my logic's not completely sound, but there are areas where it's just like, you use this, you're gonna lose this. But I think stuff like the glove and the anchor are kind of like things you're not gonna think about.
Okay, so you mentioned, you know, if you don't think of it in a programming capacity, you mentioned that there are hints, but
Yeah.
like, is there a way to trial and error your way through here, or?
Oh, you could absolutely trial and error your way in, and then it would make absolutely no sense. But it is quite possible. It's just like there's a lot of math to it. By the way, if you didn't defeat Ratatoskr, you wouldn't see this either.
Oh, okay.
Another hidden gate.
He's hiding 2 gates. Damn it, Racefelger.
Yeah, because if you do all of this beforehand, even if you think you got your way through, this is the end. You can't go anywhere else, and the hands will crush you. But this door takes you to the death gate. And with that, we are truly in the nakedness of innocence. Now here's the fun part. Remember how I said 2 episodes ago that Nagoro updated the game and changed a couple things?
Yeah.
They, thankfully, brought back the escape route. Now, I forgot to do one very important thing that I am thankful that I saved at the Holy Grail tablet for. I didn't scan the Holy Grail tablet, so I can't warp there.
Oh no!
So, in the in-between patch from when we first went to hell and now, that gate wasn't there. If you didn't scan this, didn't save, left, and then realized you didn't do that, you are hard locked out of the game.
Really?
Yup. Because there's no contingency for that. You can't do the puzzles again.
Right, and you can't warp out. Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. I was actually a little worried because when somebody mentioned that, I was like, I'm sure I'll figure something out, right? Right?
Yeah.
And then the girl was like, nah, we'll just fix it. It's fine. We're good about that shit. Tweet to us about Immortal Fenrir and how he's a bit of a dick. We'll fix it. Don't worry.
I mean, I guess it's a good point for keeping multiple saves, you know?
Yeah.
Save before you... I mean, I guess you don't need to now because there's an escape route, but still.
But also, if you ever intend to LP or stream a game, make multiple saves, it'll save you
Always.
so much fucking trouble. Like, I remember in La-Mulana 1, I had footage corrupted and was fucking panicking, but luckily I still had a save in the area I needed to do on hard mode, so it was fine.
I remember I had to play through the entirety, mostly, of stacking. That's where I learned that problem. But I mean, stacking was a short game, so it wasn't too bad.
So, let's get to the coolest boss in the game.
Let's do it.
Because A, you fucking talked to her beforehand. But, you know, there's always the gag questions.
I want to kick your ass!
You know, I just want to check this place out, take a tour, walk around, see some sights. But, you know...
So she just kills you.
That was a special request by some people in the chat in my stream, so there you go, guys.
Yeah. It was love dicking you over.
But I think it's a funny insta-gib. Like, when I first saw it, I was like, okay, yeah, that's pretty cool, I'll keep that in. But yeah, the weird part is, like, you wouldn't tell the person of hell that you want to kick her ass, right? Nope, that's what you want to do here.
So, if she can just straight up insta-give you, like, why does she fight you now?
Because she understands her place in the world, and she understands that hell is a fluid state, and that while she rules now, she won't always rule. Because she took out Hades, and someone can take her out.
I see.
Now for the coolest fucking fight in the game. So the first fight's relatively normal. Then you get this shit.
Whoa, what?
Now this is still relatively tame because, you know, she's just shooting orbs and you get the fucking raising platforms to the heavens. Now, don't stay on a platform for too long because this is also a crusher trap. But also now she's into it.
Oh, there she goes. She's lost her organ thing and now she has Gungnir?
I don't know, actually. Because she's... I believe she's... Hell is Roman, right?
No, she's Norse.
Ah. Yeah, it's Norse.
She's the ruler of Helheim.
Helheim.
She who will captain the boat of the dead Naglfar, made of dead men's fingernails.
Oh, that's actually very interesting for the last part of the game. But also, I like Odin Sphere's interpretation because they also keep like the half skeletonized corpse. But hey, that was a relatively quick boss fight, right?
Hold on. There's gotta be more.
I mean,
like
we're only fighting the queen of the fucking dead here.
Right?
Yep, there's more!
Oh, that's wild!
When I first fought this, I was like, oh my god!
That's horrifying. Oh god, seriously, the worms coming out of the eyes and mouth? Gruesome.
Yeah, this is the moment where we're just like, okay, yeah, you're the queen of hell. I love
like,
this.
Alright, I get it. You're a dead person.
I'm also in a very dangerous spot right now.
Yeah, saying the bet. Oh, whoa!
I really don't want to do this again. Because as I said, I didn't edit the footage here.
Jeez.
That boss fight
awesome.
was really fucking cool.
See, now that was a good design. That was way better than Echidna.
Yeah, that's kind of why I feel like Echidna was kind of like muscled in. But yeah, that was hell.
Especially because you talk to her, and she's like, "What's up?"
Oh, you want to? You also look at that pose where she's just like, "Hey, check this shit out."
It's a good pose. So you got your ticket?
And with that, Ragnarok started.
Great. Way to go.
Wow, you just like fucking vaporized her, Lumisa.
That's right. Suck up that animosity.
Like I'm no doctor here, but what the hell?
Well, you said the whip is the most powerful weapon in the game.
We also get in the Book of the Dead. Would have been great a little bit earlier with all them life-draining enemies, but hey, it's thematically appropriate.
Oh, cool. That's fine. I mean, I guess it's thematically appropriate.
So, we have one last dungeon, the last dungeon of the game, Shrine of the Child, I guess?
Yep.
But, I kind of want to check in with Phobos because we haven't talked to him in a while. He's been kind of in that tent all alone with his internet.
Sure.
Probably a lot of empty tissue boxes, but, we still have a lot.
We're not here to judge.
We still have a lot of puzzles to do to actually bring about Ragnarok. We've just started spinning the wheel, but we gotta get the track set up, we gotta get the horn a-roaring, we gotta get them titans ready to go. We got shit to do. And that's gonna happen next time, where I gotta remember all the puzzles I gotta do for this. Cause I know I gotta talk to Saki, I gotta talk to Heimdall. Got a lot of shit to do, man.
Oh yeah.
Got a lot of shit to do, man.
Gotta end the world.
I'm still missing a crystal skull, by the way.
Yep.
I also gotta do the 6-point seal that the Anunnaki mentioned.
Right.
There's a lot there, so next time, fucking, let's get this fucking rockin' going. Let's get Nibelung Velesti going. Let's piss off Lenneth, or fuck, I don't remember anything about Valkyrie profile. Let's start the end of the world.
Let's Ragnarok and roll, baby.
Wow, that was actually really fucking good. Good night,
Thanks,
folks.
man.